Hello everyone, this is Mario, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video of the Giro d'Italia 2019 in Pro Cycling Manager. Today the riders will face the third stage of the Giro. It's a 219 kilometer long stage, considered to be a flat stage, although there are some hills during this course. They are probably not going to influence the final outcome of the race that much. It's most likely that it will come down to a mass sprint finish. So if you haven't seen the previous stages of this race, you should do so. So for this third stage, the top favorites are basically the same as for yesterday's stage. Viviani, Arnaud Démare, Fernando Gaviria, Ewan, and Pascal Ackermann are the top 5 favorites for this stage. We will once again try and bring Matteo Moschetti to the finish line with a chance to challenge for the win, knowing that it's going to be difficult to do so. So here we are in Vinci for the start of the third stage that will take the riders to Orbetello. Once again, I will not put any of my riders in the breakaway, and I will focus towards the end in trying to challenge for the win with Matteo Moschetti. So we are now approaching the first KOM points of this stage. There's only 3 men in the breakaway group at the moment. Danilo Wyss is leading these 3 men. Then we have Gradek and Connor Dune. Dune is leaving everyone else behind and is going to take top points in this first 4th category climb of the day. So this is a very long stage. The breakaway riders are now about 150 kilometers away from the finish line. They have 4.5 minutes lead over the peloton. But with so many kilometers still to go, it's going to be very hard for them to maintain the lead. So the 3 front riders have now just started the ascension to this 3rd category climb. Connor Dune is the first one to attack here, 1 kilometer to go for the KOM point. Let's see if Dune gets top points again. No, apparently the other ones are fighting now, and Gradek is the first, followed by Danilo Wyss, and Connor Dune was 3rd. This group still holds 4 minutes over the peloton. Everything is pretty much quiet in the back. The sprinter teams have not started pacing yet. So I think I will try and get some points with Matteo Moschetti in that intermediate sprint about 16 kilometers away now for the peloton. In the Giro d'Italia, the top 5 riders in intermediate sprints get points. So there are 3 riders in the front group, and there will be still 2 riders in the peloton getting some points. The intermediate sprint is just after the downhill that the breakaway riders will start soon. So I will try and put Moschetti in the front of the peloton to try and take some points. So we are approaching the intermediate sprint very fast. Let's try and get something with Moschetti sprint now. Oh, there's no way. No way he would get any points here. Yeah, this Moschetti is nowhere near as good as he should be to challenge for sprints. So the breakaway is now 50 kilometers away from the finish. We are about to start the final minor difficulty in this stage. It's not going to pose a big obstacle for the riders. The lead of the breakaway is now below 2 minutes, so definitely they are not going to win this stage unless something really strange happens from here to the end. So let's see what happens during this small climb. I'm not expecting anyone to get dropped. And with 27 kilometers to go, it's now Danilo who is trying to go alone to the end. But his breakaway companions are catching up again. So instead of actually working together, they are attacking each other. So that's not the best strategy for a breakaway group to survive. Ooh, going through the bushes. With almost 20 kilometers to go, I'm going to start and assemble a small train as I did yesterday. But I don't want to put my train in the front because, that didn't really pay off yesterday. All the other teams quit on trying to assemble its own train. So yeah, I want to be in the front of the peloton, but then to follow one of the top sprinters. So we are now 10 kilometers away from the finish. There are no breakaway riders left. I don't want to push too hard at the moment. I want to stay close to the front of the peloton, but not leading the peloton by myself. There are some, I don't know how the finish is, if there are any tight corners during the approach to the finish line. So we are now 5 kilometers from the finish, and no one else is assembling a strong train again. This is so weird. Well, let's try and pace by ourselves again as we did yesterday. We now have, okay, let's try and follow Ackermann. Oh, we can't. Oh, I can't do that. Ah, damn it. Let's sprint with Clark now. And I'm too far behind. What is happening? This was a mess. Oh, Clark is going to be in the top 10. William Clark. William Clark was 5th. I completely messed this. And Fernando Démare won the stage. Davide Cimolai was 2nd. Sasha Modolo 3rd. How likely is this? Gaviria was only 7th. Caleb Ewan was 9th. Pascal Ackermann was 6th. Viviani was 13th only. And Matteo Moschetti was 24th. This was a crappy sprint train. Most of my riders finished ahead of Moschetti. Only Bokemolema and Markel Irizar finished behind him. So this was probably one of the weirdest sprints I ever seen in Pro Cycling Manager. All those tight corners near the end confused everyone, and Arnaud Démare ended up winning the stage. So the winner of the 3rd stage, Arnaud Démare from Groupama FDJ, followed by Davide Cimolai, the Italian of Israel Cycling Academy, and the other Italian in the podium was Sasha Modolo from Education First. Of course, Tom Dumoulin keeps the pink jersey. He's still the general classification leader. Lukáš Ovzjan remains as the leader of the mountain classification. He will keep the blue jersey. The new leader of the Maglia Ciclamina, Arnaud Démare, now on 39 points after this stage win. Everything remains the same in the young rider classification. Miguel Angel Lopez still leading over Laurent de Plus. And Astana also keeps the lead in the team classification. So this was a very weird sprint stage. There were not many trains assembled at the end. I think actually Groupama FDJ were the only team with a proper train, and that paid off. They managed to win the stage with Arnaud Démare. So now looking at the 4th stage, it will start in the same city as the third stage finished, Orbetello, and it's a very long stage, a very long and hilly stage with 227.9 kilometers that will take the riders to Frascati. And it's the first time that the riders, the top GC riders, will have a finish that may cause some time differences between them. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the mess that was the end of this stage. It was interesting, but not very successful for my team. If you have enjoyed it, please like the video below. Also, please comment below on what you think I did good and wrong during the third stage. Your opinions do matter. Also, if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to my channel. Your support really means a lot to me. It motivates me to keep doing these videos. And I hope to see you soon for the next stage of the Giro d'Italia. Bye!